This is Jen and welcome back to my channel. So I have finally sat down to do a favorites video for you guys. I've been doing tons of hauls, reviews, openings, but this is where you guys can actually see the products that I've actually been liking from all those hundreds of products that I've been opening in front of you guys. I spent some time with Nivea this morning and I've had some chores to be done, and I'm going to China for the first time in my life ever. I'm a little bit nervous. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to take, but I still wanted to sit down and do this before it gets too late. So May favorites, hopefully I can actually edit this and put this up on the same day. Fingers crossed that I don't make this overly complicated. And by the way, I also have a new page on stylekorean.com where they have gathered all of my recent favorites all in one place so that you can find it all there. Hopefully that's useful for you guys. I'll leave the link down in the description bar below for you as well. But yes, I'm pretty sure you guys have been wondering what products I've actually been really liking for my skin and my makeup. So let's get into this video. So just starting with skincare very quickly, Serum Moisture Serum has been my favorite lotion type serum kind of product as maybe the second or third step in my skincare routine. So after my first treatment essence step, whether that's my SK2 facial treatment essence or I'm trying something else, I always go in before I go in with like a thicker serum or essence product with a light lotion. And I've completely finished this up, so I've actually been storing this upside down. This is the Serum Moisture Serum that I've talked about so many times before. It's just the most gentle, mild, safe and trusted product in my books. Like Serum doesn't have anything in it for me personally that can ever cause problems. So if I'm going through a rough patch in my skin or I have something important coming up and I just cannot risk it having any breakouts or any problems, I just stick with my trusty Serum. It's like the third bottle that I've gone through and I've been storing upside down and I only have like a tiny bit left. I just love the milky texture of it. It's not like overly heavy or sticky. It's like great for morning routines because it doesn't create noodles on the skin. It has no fragrance, really mild, and it also kind of soothes the skin as well. So I absolutely have been loving that. Something new that I have been trying and I've been loving is the COSRX 2-in-1 Paulus Power Liquid. I never really thought that I had really large pores. I don't really have too much excess sebum problems, but I did kind of realize that I can see some of texturization around my nose. So yeah, I have been trying this on a daily basis by applying some on a cotton pad and just wiping it across my face gently as one of the first steps in my skincare routine. It says that it's dually able for your pore care with BHA to help clean the pores and tannin to help tighten them. And I actually really think that this has led to a smoothness in my skin. I think I actually could feel and see the difference. It wasn't like completely drastic, but where there used to be a bit of texturization, it kind of smoothed out a little bit more and the pores did seem to kind of diminish and shrink a little. It doesn't have too much of a fragrance. It's relatively on the gentler side of ingredients. So I actually have really been liking this and I wanted to recommend this to anyone who has large pores, excess sebum, that kind of thing. Lately, I've been really honored to be called to a number of different beauty brands to come and share my input, my experience, and my thoughts on the industry, and even sometimes having a say in how I might see the future of the products in this current market. It's such an honor for me to be able to do that and to actually have a little bit of a fingerprint on the future product market, whether it's be K-beauty or Western beauty. Along that journey, one of the brands I have really discovered is this brand that I didn't really personally try much of in the past, but it used to be just a face mask brand for me. And William and I have been loving their products. Like, I didn't realize how good they were. The brand is AHC, and these are the two products that I have been loving and using on a daily basis. That is a huge thing for me, guys. If something makes it into my daily routine, that's good. Anyone who's new, I have normal to dry combination skin. So I've got normal dry here and a slightly oily T-zone and slightly on the sensitive side. So this is the Hydra B5 Soother. Apparently this is really popular in China. Also the 365 Red Serum. This is an antioxidant and anti-aging red cocktail skincare. It's basically like a serum that you use in the middle. Yeah, these two have worked so well for me. William loves it. He uses it all the time too. And he's my guinea pig because he's got even even more sensitive skin than me, and his radar of irritation from products is like way up there. If I'm like 100, he's like 1,000. For him, if something is slightly like something harsh in it, his eyes tingle and he gets a headache and he has to wash it off straight away. That has never happened with any AHC products that we've been testing, so I have personally been really liking this. This one is just a really good kind of thickening, moisturizing, hydrating and soothing serum. I think it will be good for dry skin people. It doesn't particularly have anything like whitening or anti-wrinkle, but it does give your skin a little bit of grip and texture. Let's say if you're using like an all 평강률 routine, which I know a lot of you guys might be now, sometimes the 평강률 is not like really heavy enough or holding enough because it is so mild and so gentle, and it's like perfect for eczema skin, acne skin. But if you're looking for one more step to just add into it, to add a little bit more of that moisturization level, then this is something that I have been really liking. It's so mild and gentle as well, but it just goes a really long way. So I really like it. The 365 Red Serum is for anti-aging. The product itself, it's like a pump, and it has a slight light pink kind of color, if you can see. It has a really, really subtle fragrance. It is actually quite light, but it has this kind of snail texture, you know, like snail products texture. Because I'm always testing out new things for you guys, since I'm planning right now in the works a new skincare routine series targeted for different skin types. That's why I'm trying out so many different products, and out of those, these 4 have just really stood out to me this time. So that for skincare. They're all Korean. Let me quickly move on to hair, because I only have one product. The product that I've been liking for applying out of the shower when I'm just about to blow dry my hair for heat protection is this Kerastase Resistance, the Cement Thermique. This is blow dry care for damaged hair, and because my hair is so bleached out, I really need something like this. Actually, I highly recommend for anyone who does blow dry styling, you really need to use a serum or something to really protect your hair from that heat. If you hold your hand in front of a blow dryer just for a couple seconds at the temperature that you use on your hair, you'll be like, oh my gosh, how is my hair holding up in this heat? So give the hair some care too. I've been really liking this. Actually, I have been using this for a really, really long time. It treats the hair as well as protects from the blow dry, and I think it really does make a difference the days that I use this and blow dry and don't use it and blow dry. It's a little pricey, but it definitely goes a long way, because I think I mentioned this like last year in my video and I'm still going through it. This is like a really light consistency, if you can see. It's like super viscose and it's super blendable, like just a little goes a long way, and it has a slight fragrance, but it's not a bad fragrance. I love using that when I'm blow drying my hair. It was my birthday in May, so for my birthday, my really, really precious friend Vicky, who is an expert at fragrances, she taught me so much about choosing the right fragrance for yourself. I really didn't know that there was so much to it. It's like choosing the right fragrance for yourself that just really matches your persona, your aura, and your skin is kind of like finding the right colors for your skin tone for makeup and color correcting. And I'm so grateful and so thankful to Vicky for showing me that, because I've been able to use my fragrances a little better, and just she helped me filter through my entire perfume collection, being like, no, that's too strong for you. No, yes, yes, no, this is rainy day for you. Like, it was so helpful, and she's so sweet. For my actual birthday present, she got me the Versace Bright Crystal perfume. I love it. It smells so beautiful. It's just a really pleasant and positive kind of smell that's very feminine. It's not way too sweet, it's not too musky. So yeah, I have been wearing this so much, pretty much every single day since my birthday, since I got it. So this is my current favorite fragrance, guys. My Versace Bright Crystal. I find it so amazing how perfumes smell different depending on whose skin it sits on. On me, the sweet and high tones of this kind of come alive a little bit more, I think, and I like it how it wears off. It's not one of those really short-lived perfumes, so I love it. Let me know, guys, what your favorite fragrance is down below, because I really don't know too much about really good fragrances out there. If you have anything else that you think would suit me and my persona or aura, like, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to check them out. Thank you. So on to makeup. I'm super excited. I love makeup. You guys know I love makeup. I have been loving some new lip products, guys. Yes, the one that I've been really, really liking and having in my bag all the time is from the Holika the Peko collection. If you guys have seen, super cute. The entire collection I haven't opened it yet because I'm waiting to do a video since it's so cute, but I could not resist and I opened one of them, and the one that I reached out for I really love. This is called the 물방울 Tint Balm in number 4 Cherry Coke Water. So the Sweet Peko collaboration has the cute little girl at the front. It is twist up, but you can't twist it back down, so it's one of those products. The texture of this is really unique. That is the color there. It's so easy to use. It's really long lasting. It's not drying out. The texture is just so weird. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of almost like you have a not so freezing cold ice cube, and you're melting the ice cube on your lip. Yeah, that's the best I can do to explain this, except it's got this really cute scent to it. So yes, I have been absolutely loving these little tint bombs from Holika, and you know Holika is a roach up brand, so it's not too expensive. On my lips today, I actually have this Korean brand tint called Klavu. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. I actually recently found out about these guys as well. They sent me all their products. So this is a really long name. I'll just have it going through here. It's so long. And this one is in LM4 Royal Red. I've got this on my lips today, paired together with another favorite at the moment, as you have seen in my last video, Etude House collaboration with Red Velvet, their matte chic lip lacquers. I actually have been liking a lot of their colors. The one that I've just kind of mixed on today is this one, PK002 Wink Pinks color. Let me just swatch these for you guys. This is one of their brighter colors. If you don't know what these are, I've done a whole unopening and swatches of their main colors in this video, so I'll leave a link for you guys up there if you guys want to check it out. And the Klavu tints they have 5 or 6 different colors, and the formula is really nice. So the Etude House ones are matte, and they're very pigmented, and they're very long lasting. The Klavu ones are a little more dewier and moisturizing, but it's also super pigmented. So that's Klavu right there. Now, in my previous video, I also did an unboxing for Etude House's long double lasting foundation and cushions, right? I have actually been really liking that entire line. The foundations are great. They have really good coverage and a really nice, pleasant texture that doesn't feel like you've got something sitting on your skin with transfer happening. And for cushion, I have absolutely been loving the Etude House double lasting cushion. I was actually really pleasantly surprised. I didn't think that I would really like it so much because actually, honestly, in the past, Etude House's cushions have not particularly stood out to me to be anything of truly amazing quality, but I think they have really done the deal here. In terms of if you're looking for a long wear, high coverage foundation that sits nicely throughout the day and doesn't cake and look thick and greasy and patch up. Well, for my skin anyway, this has been my lifesaver. This has been my absolute go-to. So I'm not sure if you guys know, but for me, I have 2 different types of cushion foundations. So there's like some cushions on my table. This side is like for the concealing work, the coverage work, the base work. So it has to sit well and prime the face well and cover well. Then on this side are my topping cushions. So I kind of categorize it separately as toppers with the luminosity and the lightness and the brightness, and this side is the coverage and the concealing work and the base priming work. So for me, I've been using this as that first cushion that conceals and covers and holds my foundation on top. Because it doesn't have a really nice smooth finish, I achieved the smooth finish later with a topper cushion foundation such as my MAC LIGHTFUL, which I've been really liking, the MAC LIGHTFUL C. I also have been loving the NARS one, the Estee Lauder one, and the Moonshot, the Espoir taping cushion also. There's so many great topping cushions that give you that added luminosity, but the texture's not thick, so it doesn't cake and it just looks light. So these have been my go-to foundations, as in like carrying them around with me. I have come across an amazing sunscreen product, guys. It is a new brand, I think, from CARENOLOGY 95. This is a Korean brand. This one is called the Toning Light Up Repair Sun Cream. And there's another one which I cannot find. It has the same thing, but it's silver. It's just purely sunscreen and primer, whilst this one also tones up. It's a really easy to carry around light and portable tube. I love this sunscreen because it's so light, it's so blendable, and it has a little bit of a tone up effect. So it makes your skin look super healthy, and there's a little bit of a strobe, a glow. It doesn't feel heavy at all. not smell, well, actually it does have a slight smell, but it's like so slight. And it really holds so well underneath foundation, like it holds your foundation in place. I love it. SPF 50 plus, PA quadruple plus, and yeah, it's made in Korea. So I have been loving CARENOLOGY 95 sunscreens as an update for you guys. There's a lot of new sunscreens that's come out lately as well, super competitive. I think I need to do a separate video just on new Korean sunscreen soon. So I've been loving that and really recommend this. And for highlight, what I've been loving for topping those cheeks right there, a little bit down my T-zone and here, a little bit on the tip of my nose, have been a combination of these two products. 역시 it's Western. I am still yet to find really good Korean powder highlight products. So this one is, you might have seen it in one of my previous videos where William bought it for me when he was coming back from his work trip to Dubai. I don't know where he went. Where did he go? Oh, he went to, when he bought the baobab tree for me. Do you guys remember? We actually planted that. But anyways, he got me the Dior Skin Nude Air Luminizer, upon my request, obviously. Glow Addict in #1 Hollow Pink. It's a really gorgeous multi-toned pink. It looks really nudie and bronzy in the pan, but then you see these slight pale pink shimmers. So it's a really beautiful shade that makes you look super healthy and glamorous. And sometimes it's a little bit too pink. I've been mixing it together with my trusty old MAC Soft and Gentle. Can you see it? This is the old MAC packaging, because it's that old. These MAC highlights go for so long. I don't know when I'm gonna finish this. I think I probably should get a new one, but it's still doing well, you know, it's still doing well. I have been mixing these two, and I don't know if you can see it there. It's just a really beautiful flush. That's not too much, but then it also has this slight tint of something special. I love it. It gives you this really gorgeous, smooth finish, and I use a fan brush with it. Now for brushes, I have obviously been loving my Muse White Edition brushes, and these two are the ones that I just have been using the most. I think I use a lot of them, but these two are like always my staples. This one is my 174 Precise Contour Brush, and remember, these are made in Korea. They're handmade, they're cruelty-free, vegan, and super soft synthetics. I went through so many different versions of this, and even after we launched, I renewed it again and I changed the shape so that it would be a little bit more flared out. So anyway, if you got it in the first batch, you guys would have had that collector's edition. That's really limited edition, more valuable because it's no longer around. It's got this beautiful tapered shape here, which is the perfect size to really get into even big spaces and small spaces. I've been loving it for contouring right underneath my cheekbones like this, and it gives you a really precise effect, but you can also blend it out. It does really good with the jawline contouring, so I love this not just for contouring but also for highlight. It's a perfect shape, and I designed it so that it can be used for both. And the pencil eyeshadow brush, the 178, I created this to be like the perfect size for my tiny eyes for when I'm doing the inner corner highlight, the 애교살 highlight. I love it also to contour my eyes, the outer V area, but I also have been loving it to contour my 애교살 right here with a bit of darker contour color using my Art Class by Rodin. Really makes the eyes a little bit more dimensional and bigger, and I've been loving doing that contour underneath the lips. It's like the perfect shape just to fit right there. Also, I have been using it to contour the sides of my nose and the tips of my nostrils. Like it just, I have a whole tutorial on that if you guys would like to see how to get plastic surgery on your nose without the plastic surgery. So yes, I've been absolutely loving all of my Muse White Edition brushes still, and hopefully you guys are as well. Please let me know in the comments below if you have been enjoying them, and hopefully they are helping your makeup routines to be that little bit more pleasant or convenient. For brows, I've come across a new brow product that I have been absolutely in love with. It's actually called Perfectly Defined Long Wear Brow Pencil in Rich Brown. I've actually never used Bobbi Brown's eye pencils. Really pleasantly surprised. It has the double-ended spoolie thing, but what I love about it is the shape of this tip. It's so precise. Usually, if they're Korean ones, the ends are not pointed, it's just like a chop of slab. So it's quite thick, which makes sense because Koreans like to do like thicker eyebrows. This one is actually really good for getting that edge because this thin line here, let me show you guys how thin it gets. You can see how thin that is. It's super precise and it's so soft and very blendable as well. It's just the perfect amount of pigmentation. You know, if it's too pigmented, not good. You'll get like the really statement worm eyebrows. It's perfectly pigmented and not pigmented at the same time. But as I said, I just love this tip. It just makes it so easy. So I've been loving filling in my brows with a brow powder first and using this especially to outline like the bottom and the top of my brows where I'm really sparse. So I've been reaching for this all the time and every single day recently. The eyeshadow palettes that I have been reaching for the most recently are these two. It is still my Hamish and actually this Laneige, which I showed you guys in my last unboxing video again. So this Laneige one is the Ideal Shadow Quad in number 8, all shook up. It's beautiful. They reformulated these palettes. I have this on my eyelids today and the colors are just beautiful. The foiling is gorgeous. This color is not way too khaki. You know, sometimes khakis are too khaki, but this one is beautifully on the verge of khaki and brown. This is like a toasted brown pink color and it's just beautiful. Sometimes the pinks can be way too like pink in your face, like, you know, too pink. This one is just really good for an everyday basis. So I've actually been loving this and I've got it on my eyes today, mixed with the Hamish palette in Love Some Brink. It's a very neutral and muted pinks version with a really dark brown and a really light white. So it's got high contrast, but then the nudes in the middle. So I've been reaching for this one because it's really wearable on a daily basis. You guys know the drill with Hamish and me. I love Hamish palettes. The only thing is that they do have a little bit of fallout, so you do have to work around it, make sure you have to tap it off. But as I said, if you're into Korean, more subtle type of shadows, then yeah, try these out. Try them out. These Laneige ones don't have too much fallout, so they're really beautifully blended. I highly recommend. If you guys want to see the swatches of these, I have them in my previous videos. Something else I've been recently pleasantly surprised with, this brand called Clavu, like it just keeps coming up. They have these beautiful single shadows and I love this color. This is in Silver Lilac. Silver Lilac. I love the packaging, the color, the theme, the quality, and so gorgeous. Look at it. It actually reminds me of this MAC eyeshadow, but it's not as multifaceted as the MAC one. It's more of like, you can actually use this properly for a highlight if you want to, whereas the MAC one, not really. It's got a lot of different shimmery particles in it. Silver Lilac, my favorite color at the moment. I'm obsessed with it. We have some other ones, mattes and browns as well. I'm sorry, because I'm trying to get this video up really quickly for you guys, I don't think I'll be able to swatch all of the products and show them up close and do that, because that actually usually takes me about 3 to 4 hours to do and then an extra 2 to 3 hours to edit them in, or more sometimes. So this video will not be as high quality as I usually try to attain, but hopefully you don't mind because I'm trying to get this up before I leave tomorrow. Okay, so last but not least is another lip product, and this is actually a lip primer. I never use lip primers. If you use a lot of lip tints, you'll know what I'm talking about. Your lips will just get dry and cracked and patched no matter what, like how moisturized you go. You can use a lip balm over your lip tints if you want to keep it moisturized, but using a primer is really preventative and your lip just to be in mint condition without the patches and everything. So I really have been loving this. I don't know why I bought it and didn't reach out for it for so long. It is the Espa Smoothing Lip Primer. It's just a really simple black packaging and it looks like a lip balm, but it's really thick. It has this texture. It doesn't slide on super easily. I don't know how to explain it. It's just, when you apply it, you'll be kind of like really rubbing it into the lips, but it creates this beautiful smooth canvas without feeling like you've got a layer of like petroleum or something on your lips. It just really becomes one with your lips, helps to plump it up. It just really helps your lip products to stay on and be vibrant and not be so dried out and tacky and dead by the end of the day. So I have been loving this and I think I'm definitely going to take this with me tomorrow to my trip. My trip, basically, when you go to these beauty events, you just have to look good all the time. And I know some people are like, wow, like that must be so fun, just, you know, looking good. I think whenever something becomes like your job, it actually becomes a little bit more of a stressful thing because it's more of a performance. You have to look good. Usually when people get dressed up and look pretty, it's for fun occasions, when you're going to a birthday party or something fun, you know, to do with socializing. But like when it's to do with your job and you're a beauty YouTuber and you have to look good, people expect you to look good and you have to take photos professionally, and just like there's a little bit more pressure behind the whole grooming thing. So part of me really understands why people have like glam teams to help them get ready. It just takes that added burden of taking care of every single aspect of yourself, whether it's clothes, hair, makeup, nails. It takes a really long time, and it does have a bit of like a mental strain. Like if something goes wrong, it's like, oh my gosh, and you have to take so much things with you. But I just wanted to share that aspect of my life with you guys because you guys are my friends. I wanted you guys to know what it kind of is like behind the scenes. Of course, I'm super grateful. I'm not complaining. I really am grateful that I can do something with what I really love as my job, which is beautifying and making other people feel beautiful as well. I don't know why I'm sharing that. I'm just sharing it because you're my friends. I'm just talking like I'd be talking to my friends about it. But yeah, so I'm gonna go get ready with packing for tomorrow, and I'm gonna edit this video, and hopefully this was useful for you guys somewhat. Try to have the links to these products down in the description bar below. Also, one final thing, if you guys would like me to come to KCON this year, LA or New York, please let me know in the comments below. I would really love to know because it'll help me to decide whether to go for it or not this time. So yes, please let me know, and I hope you guys have a really wonderful day. Stay beautiful inside and out. Remember how beautiful, precious, loved, talented, wonderful, capable, and precious and cherished you are. If no one else is around to tell you, I am here to tell it to you that you are so much value. You are so beautiful. No matter what anyone tells you, you're so precious. You're so unique in your own way. So don't get caught up comparing with other people. Just learn to love yourself and cherish yourself and exude that beauty from within. Makeup is fun, but at the end of the day, we're lying in bed with nothing on our faces and nothing done up. Like, this is all part of just life and expression, but the true beauty really comes from within as you smile from a deep place within your heart, as you know how loved and secure you are. You share that to others around you as well, and I think that is like a spreading of real beauty. So even though you watch my videos and I'm just rambling on about product after product, please do know that deep down, that's my real belief and stance, and that's my real message, that I want you guys to know how beautiful and cherished and loved you are. As I said, makeup is fun. We're girls, we like to do this. We like to be like little flowers and like groom ourselves. Sometimes for us it's an artistic element of just self-expression to the world, but our looks will fade one day. What really, really counts, it sounds so cliche, but it is true, is what you have on the inside of you, how strong your heart is and how polished your heart is. So yeah, I don't know why or who I'm saying this to, but I just really felt like I should share this to you guys. So please don't forget how beautiful you are, and don't believe any lies that you are hearing in your head or that anyone else is saying to you that you are not valuable and that you are insignificant. It's a complete lie. You are so significant, and you have such a destiny and a calling upon your life that's unique to this world. There's not a single other person in this world like you that has the talents that you have, that has the personality that you have, and even just the aura that comes out of your heart. So yes, I love you guys so much, and I hope you guys have a really amazing week, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thumbs up if you enjoyed this, and I'll see you soon. Bye! 다음에 또 봐요.